Okay friends, so today we're gonna go ahead and make this super easy, super cute. I have a snap on here, which is really nice because it's gonna need both of your hands to really open this. So if you're walking around in a crowded places, no one's gonna be able to go in there and take whatever they want, right? So because you're gonna need both hands to snap it. So you get an outside pocket, you can put your receipt there, your ticket for the bus, whatever, right? And then inside you have two pockets, one on each side. Okay, super easy. All you need is 2 pieces of fabric. So are you guys ready? Here we go. It's gonna go really fast. So you're gonna need 11.5 by 30 inches. Okay, you're gonna fold that. You're gonna fold that down the center, right side facing you. Okay, and from there you're gonna measure from the bottom to this line, which is 6.5 inches. You're gonna bring your fabric and fold it like so. Okay, and then we're gonna flip it on the other side. You're gonna flip the rest of it up and it should match. The top should match. And then we're gonna fold that at about 1 inch. I folded it on both sides. This is gonna be your top seam for the opening, okay? And then once you get that, you're gonna fold your fabric in half again. Okay, I took it to my iron just so I have my marking, which you can clearly see my marking. So now I'm gonna go to my sewing machine and sew a straight stitch. Okay, so we got the straight stitch. It looks good. Now making sure your top is still folded. We're gonna then fold it again in half, making that center stitch your marking. Okay, matching all the edges. We're gonna go again to the sewing machine and we're gonna sew from the top, a 1/4 inch seam allowance, all the way to the bottom. Okay friends, so we stitched it on the side. Now we're gonna turn it right side out. You see there's 1, 2, 3 openings there. All you gotta do is just grab your first one and you're gonna take that inside fold as well. So you're gonna go in between that, okay? And then just simply turn it right side out. Our bag is almost done. We just need to do just one more stitch and the bag is done. But we want to add the strap, obviously, and then we also gonna need to put a closure on here. You just make sure your corners are nice and poked out there. There, that's good. I like that. Okay. So now we need your strap. And okay friends, so for our strap you're gonna need 2 inches by 48 inches long. And once you get that, you'll probably need to like piece your strap, because I had to piece mine. So you would do it as like you would do a bias tape, and then you just connect them like so. Once you have your strip, take it to your iron, fold it in half, open it, take that one edge and put it to the center, and then take the other in center and fold it. So you're basically folding it in 4 quarters. You take it to the sewing machine and stitch a line on both sides. Okay friends, so here's our strap. Now gone ahead and stitched it on both sides, a straight stitch. So now we're going to attach it to our bag, and I'm just basically going to line it to this fold right there. So you're gonna have, if you open your bag, you're gonna have 2 openings. You want to put it on either side of the opening, and I chose to go ahead and put it on the back. This is the front pocket, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the back, and I'm just gonna line it up to this line. Now you make sure that your strap is not twisted when you do this, so just take your hand, run it along your strap, and then do the same thing on this side. Okay, and just like I said, just line it up there, and then you can clip it in place. And what we need to do is take it to the sewing machine, and you're gonna open it to the center. With the center opening, you're gonna take it to the sewing machine and top stitch that about 1/8 of an inch all the way across, so then this will close up. So let me do that, and then I'll show it when it's done. Okay friend, well, here's our bag. It is done. The only thing we need to do is put a snap fastener. So all I did, you're gonna need this guys. You're gonna need this guys. They look different, and then these two are the same. So this would be your back section, and then this would be your front. Okay, and what you need to do is just find the center of your bag. I just simply fold it and open it, and then decide exactly where I want it. I'm gonna put it right in the center. So I'm just gonna take my little sharp pointy tool here that came with my kit, and I'm just gonna put a little hole there. I'm gonna put the fastener on the front, and you're gonna put this onto the 2-layer fabric. I mean, obviously you've already sewn it, so you won't have that trouble finding which one is which. And then you're gonna put that in there, and it comes with this tool. So the black section is your bottom. You simply put it on there, and then squeeze. You hear it snap. You're done. It's in there. So now what I need to do is I simply just press it, and you get that indent where that next button is gonna go. You're gonna put it, just poke a little bit. Now this guy is gonna go on the back. Put that in through the hole. I don't like to make the holes big, so I have to kind of push it through like that. And then this guy, make sure it's going in the right way. That divot right there is where this indentation is going to sit, so your wallet will lock nicely. And then just set it there and squeeze. This one is not going to have a pop, but it's on there. And now you just snap on it. There you go. The bag is done. Super easy, super fast. Now I went ahead on my original bag, I went ahead and finished the edge about 1/8 of an inch from the edge, and I just stitched it all the way around. It gives it a really nice finish. So there you go, friends. I hope you'll enjoy this. It's super fast and easy to make, and it's super cute. Super cute, and the length of the strap is just perfect to put it as a crossbody little bag, and your phone fits nicely in there. Let me show you. I tell you, you need 2 hands, so if you're worried about somebody opening your little bag, they have to use both hands to be able to get in there. And you can also use magnetic snap closure if you don't like this little guy. And also this guy comes in like they come in pearls, so I think those are really pretty. They also come in colors. So yeah, there's my phone. iPhone 14 I believe is what I have. It fits perfectly in there. You can have your receipt here, your paper, bus ticket or whatever, any ticket that you might be, having to have a easy access to. It's right there. And then inside you can keep your phone and your card or little flat wallet that you can safely secure in there. So okay friends, enjoy. Happy crafting. As always, be well and be safe, and God bless. Talk to you soon. Bye.